So it's pretty late here right now. It's about 11:35, and I'm just the kind of person when I have something on my heart or in my mind, I have to say it. And I feel like a lot of people with mental health issues, anxiety, depression, BPD, anorexia, any form of an eating disorder, which is a mental health issue, by the way, in case no one, not no one, in case you didn't know that. But, you know, before some of us get diagnosed, at least me, this may just be a Kylie thing, but I hurt a lot of people while I was hurting. And I've spent so much time trying to make up for it, even after I've apologized. I donate. I try to volunteer. I just give people what they ask me to give them. And I basically just do everything that I possibly can to become a better person. But something just clicked with me today and realized that it doesn't make me a better person. The most I can do is tell people that I was genuinely sorry, or that I am genuinely sorry, which is true, because I am so sorry to the people that I hurt. Sorry, it's hot in my room. To the people that I hurt while I was hurting. I was not a good person. I was up and down. This was before I even knew I really had any mental health issues. I kind of guessed, because it runs in my family. But to me, that wasn't an excuse. So I've spent the past year, 2 years, 3 years trying so hard to make up for all of the bad deeds that I've done. And it's very difficult to explain, but I think I'm finally realizing that no matter how many times I donate or I volunteer or I tip someone extra because they're having a bad day, it doesn't mean that I'm going to get exactly what I want out of life. I just have to continue to try to make myself better, to try to make my mental health better. And if there's someone in your life that may seem off to you, or something has changed in them possibly, and you see that maybe they're a little bit moodier, or their moods shift quickly, whether it be daily, hourly, half hourly, by minutes, I just want those of you who are blessed enough to not have mental health issues to understand that these people are hurting, and even if they are already diagnosed, it still doesn't make everything better. Whether they're trying alternative medicinal uses, or they're just trying medication that their psychiatrist or therapist or doctor prescribed them, they're still going to have their ups and downs, and they're still going to have their bad days. And if you want to love someone, you have to accept that. If you want to love someone with anxiety, you have to accept that some days they're not going to want to go out and get out of bed. They're not going to want to go get coffee with you. They're not going to want to go to Walmart with you because they feel like their chest is going to explode. Or people who are depressed or have bipolar disorder. You have to understand that they're not going to want to get out of bed some days, and they're not going to eat, or they're going to overeat, or they're not going to sleep at all, or they're going to sleep all day. But if you love these people, let them know that they do not need to spend their lives focusing on making things right. A simple apology, an honest, simple apology, should do enough for someone who has been hurt by someone who was hurting, because that means that you love them. And that is so important, to let people know that have mental illness that you love them. I will say this at the end of every video from now on out. I don't even remember if I said it in my last video, but reach out to people. Even if you don't know them that well, even if it's a friend of a friend's girlfriend or boyfriend, and you see that they're acting differently or that they're upset, just ask them what's wrong and ask them if they want to talk about it. If they don't want to talk about it, just let them know that you are always there for them. That is very important. But my real message here is that sometimes people who are hurting will hurt others for no reason, because they either can't really control their emotions or they don't know how to express them. And you just need to forgive those people because you love them. If you're going to love them, you can't love them only on their good days. You also have to love them on their bad days. That's why I started this channel. I want people to be aware of what mental illness is really like. And I plan on making videos in the future describing anxiety, bipolar disorder, bipolar 1, bipolar 2, bipolar depressive disorder, anorexia. I struggled with anorexia and bulimia and EDNOS. EDNOS is, well, you'll find out. But this is me publicly saying to maybe the people that I didn't get to say it to yet, that I love you and I am sorry that I hurt you while I was hurting. And to people who have no idea who I am, who may come across this video, I love you, and there are people out there who love you and want you to get better and feel better. And no, mental health cannot be cured, but it can be helped. So whether you're someone who has a mental illness or you're someone who loves someone with a mental illness, it all comes down to the same thing. Just do the best that you can every day, even if that means that all you did was get up and brush your teeth. That's better than nothing, and it means that you tried to do something when you were at your lowest. So that's my message for the night, is just love people when they need it the most. Even if they don't have mental health issues, love them when they need it the most. If you like these videos, you can like and subscribe. If these videos don't really relate to you, but you know someone who is struggling or you think may be struggling, maybe sit down and watch this video with them, or send it to them, or do whatever you would like to do. I'm not starting this channel to get monetized or, to blow up, and get YouTube famous. I mean, if that happens, that'd be great, because I'd be reaching such a large audience, and being monetized would be great, because then I could just do this. I mean, not just do this, but I could focus more time on this. But just let people know that they're loved. Everyone have a good night, a good day, a good week, a good month, and a good rest of the year, even though I'll be posting a lot more videos before the end of this year. Goodbye.